We're forgiven.
Don't point your camera at me, I'll break your camera. I'm telling you. Go on, then you got something to say.
What you got to say?
Come here. What you got to say?
Huh? Oh God.
What do you think about visiting Bury Park in Luton?
Bury Park. Where do I start?
You're very brave.
Very brave if you go there. You're a legend if you go there and you come back, because I've never met anyone apart from yourself, the man behind the camera, who's been there and come back. I don't know how you did it, but Christ, you must be Jesus.
I just walked through.
Donald Trump will want to meet you.
So, why do you think? What do you think Luton has been so maligned?
Luton has been pretty badly because it's had a couple of problems with different gangs, and
didn't some terrorists come from there?
yeah, you have. Well, back in the day, obviously, a lot of the IRA used to come from Luton. You'd see. Don't point at me on camera. That's fucking. But you know, you have a lot of problems with Luton. A lot of it might be due to just the nature of how it is. It's a very working class area, quite poor. So you have a lot of social issues arise from that, and it's quite a melting pot, and not everyone gets on so well. And that might be the main reason. And that's about all I do have to say right now.
wet. Dispose your gun here. Well, there we go.
Yep, back again, and today we're heading down to Kenilworth Road, home to Luton Town FC. It's raining. Now, I thought my travels to Colchester in the previous video was going to be the last video of the season, but I've managed to grab a ticket to this playoff semi-final as they take on Blackpool. Now, with it pissing down with rain the way it is, it's very tempting to head to Luton Airport, which offers cheap holiday flights to more than 30 countries and 70 unique destinations. But I did stick it out on Twitter that I am going down to Luton Blackpool, so I don't want to disappoint you. It's funny what a little bit of rain does. Traffic. No, tell a lie, we're alright. And now we're in Luton, where it's going to take us 18 minutes to travel under 2 miles. I had quite a few people say, be careful, Smith, you might get mugged in Luton. I don't know if that was a warning or a threat. I'm sure I'll be alright. I grew up in Grays. Besides, as I enter the town, O'Shea's Bar and Grill is offering a warm welcome. Also, live music and good. Actually, not too sure what that last word is. It could be food. But then if it's true what they say about Luton, it could be knives. It could be drugs. It's probably food. We've hit a sign and that airport is definitely calling me, but sorry, mate, gotta go left. Talking of left, on the left, we've got Matalan, or as I like to call it more recently, Matt Allen. It took me 29 years to realise that Matalan stole my first 2 names. My middle name is Allen. I'm devastated. Growing up, that could have been my nickname. Much better than Titch. I mean, right now, I'm not seeing too much wrong with Luton, other than the traffic, of course. The sat-nav's taking me to Sainsbury's to park, but that seems ages away with this traffic at the moment. I might just jump in here. I say might. I have. Strange sounds for a car park barrier. I did in fact have to look over my shoulder just to make sure my dad wasn't in the back playing brain training on the DS. He wasn't, so no questions asked. I eventually found a space, eventually got out, and eventually closed my door. Sounds like a golf. And now we're back to familiar territory on these on-the-road videos where you get shots of my feet going places. At the moment, we're going down the stairs. Oh, confusion, not too sure where to go. Here's a door, well, a fire exit in fact. Probably not the conventional way to get out, but I'm out. Of the car park, that is. And so we're walking in the rain to the ground. Oh, gotta love a bit of signage, Luton Town to the right. Okay, now I'm pretty sure the ground's straight down, but I'll trust this sign. Alright. Yep, another sign, we're on the right track. And there's the Sainsbury's I was going to park at. Plenty of spaces as well. Walking up this road, maybe this is where I get mugged. Just walking past the executive box holders car park. Wheelie bins are different colours around here. Let me know what colour yours is. Continuing to walk, tempted by Cafe Express, but I ain't got time. We're late. Considered buying a Luton mug from the club shop, but again, we ain't got time. Where's the ticket office? There's the ticket office. And where's my ticket? There's my ticket. £23 for Luton versus Blackpool playoff semi-final second leg. More temptation from Harry, but yeah, we're running late. Here's a sign for the David Priest stand, which is where we're sitting. Football. So far, this ground's like a bloody motorway. Signs everywhere. You're getting the left lane, the right lane, I'm not too sure. More signs, but no signs of the David Priest stand. I asked someone and they told me to go up these stairs. Seems like they decided to change the name of it halfway round. So to the new stand we go. And here's the first glimpse of what people are calling the worst stadium around. You know what? I'm not seeing it. Seems alright to me. Should we get down the facts? Let's. Name, Luton Town. Founded 1885. What about the home ground? It's Kenilworth Road. And what's it packing, Smith? Well, I'll have you know, you're looking at 10,356. Anything else? Well, Luton Town are nicknamed the Hatters. And this is because back in the 17th century, the town was very heavily connected to the hat making trade. As usual, thank you Wikipedia. It's still pissing down with rain, which is why the camera's got a coat on. And just like last time round, I'm here with Ellis from Away Days. Hello. Hello. Our seats are well apart, so we decided to stand here instead. I actually like standing at football matches more so. So what's the sitch? Well, it's currently 3-2 to Blackpool on aggregate. So Luton have got a little bit to do to turn this around. Just so you know, there's no away goals either. Talking of away, there's the away fans, but there is actually a lot less than there should be. Blackpool fans are currently on a boycott to not go to any games just because of the way that the club has been run at the moment. Well, most of them. Commentary at Luton comes from here, but to get up there, you've got to go up this. That's been a cagey start to the game. Fans are getting on the players' backs as well. That's not going to help. Luton understandably needing goals, so they've been putting the pressure on, but no clear chances. And they've been caught on the break here by Blackpool as the ball goes into the box. Can't see anything though. Okay, that's not the start we was looking for. 1-0 Blackpool, 4-2 on aggregate now. Come on, Luton. Can't fault the players of Luton. They're trying to get forward. Final passes just haven't been the one, though. We got an injury. And my man's decided to stand too. Talking to standing, the injured Blackpool player's got to his feet. Luton ain't happy. Now Blackpool time wasting. The keeper is definitely public enemy number 1 right now. Here's Luton's best chance of the game so far, a cross which isn't latched onto. And now they're screaming for a penalty. Not given though. Still standing. And more frustration from Luton fans. Eventually one thing went their way. They did manage to get a free kick and their opponents have gone into the book. And so the free kick is whipped in, half cleared, laid off, shot comes in, deflection, own goal. That's more like it. 1-1, 4-3 on the aggregate. They're back in this. Come on, Luton. There's confirmation of the score, 1-1. If only we could see how long's gone in this game. Oh, we can. Just look around this post. 37 minutes, tire very much. So following the goal, Luton fans, understandably, a lot more positive now. At the Kenilworth Road end, paper planes being thrown onto the pitch. Is that a normal thing? I'm not too sure. Just spotted where they're coming from. Oh, Simon over here has got a stash of paper. I mean, what's the organisation behind this? I'm thinking it'd be a very simple conversation between Simon and his mate Luton Dave. Dave normally the one to start the conversation about going to Luton tonight. Simon confirms, and Dave's just checking that they're in their regular spot. Simon once again confirms he's full of conversation, this lad. And then the all-important question, is he bringing the paper? Of course he's got the paper. He's got 2 reams worth. Concern from Luton Dave, he thinks Simon won't get in with that much. But Simon's on hand to reassure Dave. He says it's only paper. Why wouldn't they let him in? Which is fair enough. It's not going to hurt anyone. Oh no, he's got a point as it goes. Back to the game and Blackpool have gone in the book for the second time. And following that, the free kick's sent into the box. That's a good one. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up, 4-4 on aggregate. Luton won't want this half to end. They'll definitely want to keep the momentum. I promise you, it is 2-1. The man behind the scoreboard hasn't updated it yet. He's probably making planes or something. I mean, we've been standing since the start. Does that mean we love Luton more? And come to think of it, non-league grounds where there's no seating, do they sing the stand-up songs? We'll have to test that one. Scoreman's back on it. He's updated the scoreboard. 2-1 confirmed. As you can see from the clock, that's half time. I'm hungry. So we're going to get some food. As we head for the exit, there's plenty of people with the same idea. Turn around, we'll go back in a bit. Definitely a good idea. So we're back at our seats. Well, not seats, this area we've been standing in. And as always, big shout out to the groundsman keeping things in order. And before you know it, players are back out and ready to go for the second half. Bumped into someone who watches the channel. He's a program seller here going by the name of Lee. Hello. Hello. Talking of programs, I could do with a program to be fair. Pow. Wow, there you go. Although I wanted to pay my way, which is the point of this series, Lee insisted that this was on him, so thank you, I guess. And now this second half is all about belief. 4 all in aggregate. Can they get the next goal? Kick off. Signs of people returning to their seats, and I'm wondering if it's time to grab something to eat. But not before a great chance for Luton. Meanwhile, down the other end, still danger. Shot blazed over by Blackpool, though. And with 53 minutes on the clock, I think that's been enough time to let the queues go down. Let's get some food. And so we're walking. And I've noticed justice for stewards down here is a thing. They're able to watch the game. Happy days. Well done, Luton Town. No, we didn't just go and miss a goal, did we? We're walking back. Now we've made our way into a different part of the ground where we discovered it wasn't a third goal, but it's actually a penalty. The question is, can they make it count? Not gonna lie, the camera was a little bit shaky there. Might have had something to do with a few lads jumping on me back. I am still waiting to get mugged in Luton, but it's not yet happened. Something that has happened is Luton are 3-1 up now, 5-4 in aggregate. They're currently on their way to Wembley, and I'm currently on my way to get some food. Hello, Harry. I'm a little bit hungry. What you got? Well, there's the menu. I'm feeling a cheeseburger. Unfortunately, Harry's just turned around to me. I don't know if this is Harry, but he's told me they've only got sausages left, so I'm gonna go for a lamb and mint. And there he goes, packing those sausages into that bun there. This should be a good one. The geezer's actually gone and done it for cheaper. They're trying to get rid of the sausages, so only £2 instead of £3, plus the £1.50 for the Coke. That's £3.50 on food and drink. Absolute bargain. And now we're walking back to the seat. Realise I forgot to put some sauce on this. But hey, what do you know? There's a random shelf with sauce on the side. That is going to be perfect. We'll go with mustard. Job done. Let's go and enjoy the rest of this game. As we get back, Luton with a chance to make it 4. I haven't really had a chance to talk about this ground. We've got 3 stands, but over the opposite side, just private boxes sponsored by local businesses. Meanwhile, John's just texted his missus. Doesn't look like it's going to go to extra time, love. Stick the dinner in the oven. 15 minutes left, mind you. Anything can happen. Sorry, love. Hold fire. It's 3-2. They've just equalised on aggregate. And as the rain continues to come down, Callum here is not interested anymore. He wants to get to level 32 of this game. I don't know what it is. It's definitely not brain training, though. Still standing. And now it's Blackpool with the momentum. And the fans packed into that corner are happy with what they're seeing. Let's all give this man a round of applause for no reason. And let's all make some more paper planes. What do you mean they've run out? Simon brought 2 reams. Flash of heads, and this man's got nothing on him that's going to fix the situation. Well, it looks like his mate has. And good news too, both players went back onto the field. It's still raining, and the pressure's really getting to these fans now. And now we're right at the death. Luton with a great chance. Oh my God! That had own goal written all over it, but somehow it's gone over the bar. Not too sure where this guy's off to. It's pretty much going to extra time, mate. Don't leave yet. Anyway, what happened from the corner? Absolutely nothing. In fact, it's end-to-end stuff because Blackpool have broken on the counter. Shot comes in. He's my man with not much hair left to pull out as Blackpool continue to press through stoppage time. Corner ball. So the corner was taken short, laid off, but that shot goes wide. Final chance of the 90 as another corner comes Blackpool's way, and that corner is whipped in. I genuinely have no words. Last kick of the game, and it's an own goal from the Luton keeper, Stuart Moore. And with that, the fans pile out of Kenilworth Road. Life is full of ups and downs, and football is certainly one of them. As a player, you eventually get over these sort of things, but in the moment, it's the worst. Especially when it's there for the taking. What is nice to see is when fans appreciate the effort that was put in. Unfortunately, with football, someone's always going to lose out, and tonight, it was this lot. But on the other hand... Blackpool going to Wembley. This is tough, but should we rate our trip to Kenilworth Road? Let's. Atmosphere, decent, probably heightened because of what was at stake, and with it being such an end-to-end affair, emotions were higher. I rated it. Luton, you're going to get 4 stars. Time for the facilities. Well, as I said, people were telling me that this is the worst ground in football. Sure, it's a little bit old, but I called it personality. I call it character. And in 10-15 years' time, we'll be thinking, oh, football stadiums aren't what they used to be. As I say, I thought it was alright, and I'm going to give it 3 stars. What about the food? Shame I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but the replacement in the lamb and mint sausage was banging. Another place that didn't have Dr. Pepper, Coke as a replacement, and for that it brings the score down just a tad. Gonna have to go with 4 stars. But that's good, right? Finally, we're talking cost. Was it value for money? Well, I spent 23 quid on a League 2 semi-final second leg. It gave me 6 goals, absolute scenes at the end, not the scenes I'd hoped for, but still scenes all the same. And the food was nice and cheap. Luton, you're going to get 4.5 stars. And so it's confirmed Luton Town are going to continue to play League 2 football next season. And it might hurt right now, but by the time the football season comes back round, you'll be ready to go. And hopefully grab yourself a place in League 1. Well, that's it for this one. And as I head out of here, I realised the lady on the toilet sign is actually a small child sitting on an umbrella. So I'm not the only camera around here. This bin needs emptying, and it continues to rain. We found the exit. Now, is this where I get mugged? Hope not. But the good news is we've made it back to the car park. The bad news is I've now got to wait in this queue to pay for the parking.